Hello everyone. Let us see today's problem. This problem was given in JEE Advanced 2022 paper 2. Now let us look at this problem, what this problem says. An object and a concave mirror of focal length 10 centimeter move along the principal axis of the mirror with constant speeds. The object moves with the velocity 15 centimeter per second towards the mirror with respect to a laboratory frame. The distance between the object and the mirror at a given moment is denoted by u. When u is 30 centimeter, the speed of the mirror Vm is such that the image is instantaneously at rest with respect to the laboratory frame, and the object forms a real image, and the magnitude of the Vm is okay. So we have to find out the velocity of the mirror. Now let us assume the mirror is moving towards right with velocity of Vm. At this instant, velocity of the object is towards right, v naught is already given the value. Now it will form some real image somewhere. It will form some real image, maybe somewhere here. It will form a real image. Suppose this is the real image, and the distance between the pole of the mirror and this image is v. Let's assume that. Now, from the mirror formula, you already know that very simple formula is given, that is 1 by v plus 1 by u equal to 1 by f. With only using this simple formula, we'll solve this problem. But here we need to deep dive into the actual meaning of v and u. What is v? Actually, this formula is given where the mirror is static. Is u. Suppose here somewhere is v. So, and this distance from the mirror pole is given as u, and the image distance from the mirror pole is given as v. So we can write that this v is basically the distance of image with respect to pole of the mirror. Similarly, this u is also distance of object from the pole of the mirror, or with respect to the pole of the mirror. Pole of the mirror. And f is normally the focal length. Now, let us differentiate both the sides with respect to the time. Then what we'll get, we'll write it down here. d dt of 1 by v plus d dt of 1 by u is equal to d dt of 1 by f. Now, as focal length of a mirror is not changing with time, this term will be 0. Only term we are left with is the d dt of 1 by v plus d dt of 1 by u. If we differentiate, what we'll get? 1 by v square dv dt plus again minus of 1 by u square du dt, that is equal to 0. Now what is dv dt? The velocity of image with respect to the velocity of the mirror, with respect to the mirror. Right? So we can write that dv dt is the rate of change of image distance with respect to the mirror. That means we can write that if mirror is moving in this direction, if this is the v means the distance of the object, distance of the image. So we can write that v of, or the velocity of image minus velocity of mirror by v square, or minus v square here, plus we can write that du dt is velocity of object minus velocity of mirror. Suppose the object is moving in rightward direction and the mirror is also moving towards right. So that means what will be the relative velocity of object with respect to the mirror? VO minus VM only. In this case, velocity of object minus velocity of mirror only. That's what we are writing here. By minus U square. That is equal to 0. Now, in the problem, it is given that the image is instantaneously at rest with respect to the laboratory frame. Laboratory frame means what? The absolute velocity of the image. That means they will move in such a way that absolute velocity of the image will be 0. That image at that particular instant will be stagnant at this point with respect to the ground frame. That means this term it is given as 0. Velocity of image, absolute velocity of the image will be 0. So let us write that in the next page. We'll go. So if we make that 0, velocity of image, we'll make it 0, minus it was v of velocity of mirror by minus v square, that is the image distance, plus minus u square, 1 by u square, velocity of object minus velocity of mirror by 1, that is 1 d square, is equal to 0. So right now, what is the velocity of mirror? We have to find out that one. So let us, that is Vm from the problem, by v square plus minus u square. Velocity of object is given as 15 centimeter per second. We'll put that 15 centimeter per second minus velocity of mirror, that is equal to 0. So what instant it is given? At that instant, the velocity, the object distance is 30 centimeter and the focal length is 10. So we can find out these two values, this v value and u value. We can easily find out what is that value. Let us calculate that. At that instant, the object distance was 30 centimeter from the mirror. Focal length, as it is a concave mirror, it is minus 10 centimeter. We have to find out the actual distance of the image at that instant. That means 1 by v plus 1 by u equal to 1 by f. We'll put. Then you have to find out v from minus of 30 is equal to minus of 10. 1 by v, we can find out minus 1 by 10. That is 30 minus 2, 1 by v. So v is 15, basically minus 15. So we can directly put that in this equation. So v of m we have to find out by 15 square plus, it will be plus minus minus plus, is equal to, we'll take that in the right, 15 minus vm, velocity of mirror, by u square. What is u at that instant? 30. So 30 square it will be. So 15 square, 30 square, it will be 2 square 4. So 4 of Vm is equal to 15 minus Vm. So 5 Vm is equal to 15. So Vm is equal to 3. And if we give the unit, then it will be 3 centimeter per second. So that is the answer. And from the question, the magnitude of the Vm is equal to 3 centimeter per second. And you have to understand that from the problem, whatever it was given, that at that instant, the velocity of the image, or that is, again, I'm explaining that velocity of the image, that is absolute velocity of the image, should be 0. Not this velocity, not this divinity entirely will be 0. Because there will be some velocity of the image with respect to the mirror. But the absolute velocity of the image with respect to the ground frame, if somebody is watching the image, that will be at that instant of u equal to 30 centimeter. That instant velocity of the image will be 0. That's what was asked in this question. I hope you have understood. Thanks for watching.